It's Friday, everyone. What do we do on Fridays here at the Hint Hive? That's right, we smash the patriarchy. Hello, my ladies of the Hive. Welcome back to another fabulous episode of the Hint Hive, Amplifying Women's Voices. I'm your fearless guide through the hive, Kelly Hint, queen bee of this hive, and today we're tackling a topic that's near and dear to every woman's heart, or should I say, hormones. That's right, today we're talking about what happens when our bodies decide to hit us with the menopause train. So buckle up, honeybees, because we're about to unpack what the funk, the stanky side of menopause. All right, let's cut straight to the chase. Menopause. It's like a backstage pass to a concert you never wanted to attend. Suddenly, your body's flipping switches, throwing curveballs, and giving you the emotional roller coaster ride of your life. But fear not, my overheated females, because we're going to navigate these choppy hormonal waters together. First up, let's address the elephant in the room. Hot flashes. You know, those moments when your body decides it's time to crank up the heat to sauna levels without your consent. It's like your internal thermostat got hijacked by Satan himself. But hey, who needs central heating when you've got your own personal inferno, am I right? Let's review some fun facts about hot flashes. So first of all, what are they? Well, hot flashes are sudden feelings of intense warmth that typically start in the upper body and can spread upwards or downwards. They're often accompanied by sweating, flushing of the skin, and sometimes heart palpitations. Sounds fun, right? And for the ladies with anxiety, this is a torturous kind of hell that can trigger a panic attack if you don't know what's happening in your body. So, what causes these episodes from hell? Hot flashes are primarily caused by hormonal changes. Yay, hormones! Particularly a decrease in estrogen levels, which commonly occurs during menopause. However, they can also be triggered by other factors such as stress, certain medications, spicy foods, caffeine, alcohol, and hot environments. So if you're 20 some odd years old and having some hot flashes, don't panic. It doesn't mean you're going through menopause. Maybe you've just imbibed in a little bit too much alcohol or caffeine or some spicy food. Now, who experiences these hot episodes from hell? And yes, I'm going to keep referring to hell when it comes to menopause because I am currently postmenopausal and dealing with my own fresh type of hell. So anyway, hot flashes are most commonly associated with menopause, but they can also occur during perimenopause, which is the transitional stage leading up to menopause, and even in women who have undergone surgical menopause, which is the removal of the ovaries. They can also be experienced by individuals undergoing certain medical treatments like chemotherapy or those with hormonal disorders. And the frequency and duration of hot flashes can vary widely among individuals. Some women may experience occasional mild hot flashes, while others may have them multiple times a day with severe intensity. They can last anywhere from a few seconds to several minutes. And as far as the impact on your daily life, sorry ladies who haven't gotten here yet, but here's your warning. Hot flashes can disrupt sleep patterns, affect mood and concentration, and impact daily activities. They can also cause a bit of embarrassment or discomfort in certain social situations. So, when Aunt Ruth is suddenly stripping off her clothes, it doesn't mean she's getting a little saucy. Maybe she's just having a hot flash. Now, while hot flashes are a natural part of menopause, there are several strategies to help manage them. These include lifestyle changes such as avoiding certain triggers. If you notice patterns like if every time you drink caffeine you have hot flashes, you want to pay attention to that. Also, dressing in layers, practicing relaxation techniques, maintaining a healthy weight, and staying physically active. And additionally, hormone replacement therapy or other medications may be recommended in certain cases, but it's important to discuss the risks and benefits of those with a healthcare provider. And speaking of healthcare providers, while hot flashes are usually harmless, they can sometimes be a sign of other underlying medical conditions. So it's always important to consult your healthcare provider if hot flashes are severe, frequent, or significantly impacting the quality of your life, or if they occur alongside other concerning symptoms. And it's important to remember that every woman's experience with hot flashes is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's essential to find individualized strategies for managing hot flashes and to seek support from healthcare professionals when needed. Now, let's talk about something that makes every woman cringe: vaginal dryness. Oh, the joys of feeling like the Sahara Desert in the most intimate of places. But guess what, ladies? There's no shame in this game. It is just your body doing its thing. And thankfully, there are plenty of lubricants out there to help you slide through life with ease. Now, let's cover some fun facts about vaginal dryness during menopause. So, as is pretty common sense here, vaginal dryness refers to a condition where the vagina lacks proper lubrication and moisture. It occurs when the vaginal tissues become thinner, drier, and less elastic due to declining levels of estrogen, primarily during menopause. That damn estrogen. We hate her sometimes, but man, when she leaves, she's like a wrecking ball on the way out. Anyway, the primary cause of vaginal dryness is hormonal changes, specifically the decrease in estrogen levels during menopause. Estrogen helps maintain the thickness and elasticity of vaginal tissues and promotes the production of vaginal lubrication. And then when estrogen levels decline, the vaginal tissues can become thin, dry, and less flexible, which leads to discomfort and dryness. Women experiencing vaginal dryness may notice symptoms such as persistent dryness or itching in the vaginal area, discomfort or pain during sexual intercourse, burning or irritation in the vaginal area, increased frequency of urinary tract infections, and light bleeding or spotting during or after intercourse. And unfortunately, vaginal dryness can have a significant impact on sexual health and intimacy. As stated previously, it may lead to discomfort or pain during intercourse, which can affect sexual desire and satisfaction. Additionally, vaginal dryness can cause emotional distress and impact overall quality of life. But fear not. There are several strategies and treatment options available to manage vaginal dryness, such as vaginal lubricants. So there are water-based or silicone-based lubricants that can provide temporary relief from dryness during sexual activity. And it's important to note, if you're using a silicone vibrator as part of your sexual experience, make sure you use a water-based lubricant to avoid damage to your toy. If you're not using a sexual enhancement device, either water or silicone-based lubricant is fine. Water-based absorbs into the skin without any stickiness, while silicone-based lubricants tend to last longer and are better suited for skin-on-skin sexual activities. In addition to lube, we've got vaginal moisturizers. There are on the market several long-lasting vaginal moisturizers that can help hydrate and replenish the vaginal tissues over time. In addition to trying to use a little bit of moisture therapy, we've got hormone therapy. So estrogen therapy, either in the form of vaginal creams, rings, tablets, or systemic hormone replacement therapy, otherwise known as HRT, can help restore estrogen levels and alleviate vaginal dryness. However, it is essential to discuss the risks and benefits of hormone therapy with a healthcare provider. And finally, we've got some lifestyle changes that can help. So, drinking plenty of water, avoiding irritants such as perfumed soaps or douches, and maintaining overall vaginal health through regular sexual activity, if comfortable, or pelvic floor exercises can also help to manage vaginal dryness. And if vaginal dryness is persistent, severe, or significantly impacting sexual health and quality of life, it is essential, again, to consult a healthcare provider. They can assess the underlying causes, provide personalized treatment recommendations, and rule out any other potential medical conditions that may be causing this. So again, remember, vaginal dryness is a common symptom of menopause, and there are effective strategies and treatments available to manage it. It is essential to prioritize vaginal health and seek support from healthcare professionals when needed. Now let's move on to mood swings. What about those mood swings? 1 minute, you're laughing. The next, you're crying, and then suddenly you're ready to square up with anyone who even looks at you funny. It's like being on a never-ending emotional roller coaster, and frankly, it is exhausting. But hey, at least you're getting your cardio in, right? Wrong. We'll talk about the weight gain in a minute. But first, we'll cover some facts about menopausal mood swings. So, what are these nasty little moments? Menopausal mood swings refer to sudden and intense changes in mood that can occur during perimenopause and menopause. Kind of like, mood swings similarly experienced in PMS. So these mood swings can range from feelings of irritability, sadness, or anxiety to sudden bursts of anger or frustration. Those are my personal faves. I like feeling like I have to resist the urge to stab people sometimes. So, menopausal mood swings are primarily attributed to hormonal fluctuations, particularly the decline in estrogen levels, again, which occurs during perimenopause and menopause. Estrogen plays a significant role in regulating neurotransmitters in the brain that can affect mood, such as serotonin and dopamine. And when estrogen levels fluctuate, it can disrupt the balance of these neurotransmitters, which leads to mood changes. So these fabulous little mood swings may manifest as irritability or agitation, sadness or feelings of depression, anxiety or nervousness, anger or frustration, and mood swings that occur suddenly and without apparent cause, as well as difficulty concentrating or focusing. You may all of a sudden decide that you have ADHD, when in reality, it's just menopausal mood swings. And just like with PMS, menopausal mood swings can have a significant impact on a woman's quality of life and interpersonal relationships. They may affect work performance, social situations, and overall emotional well-being. Additionally, mood swings can contribute to feelings of stress, fatigue, or overwhelm. And as somebody who has had the angry side of menopausal mood swings, it is exhausting to resist the urge to choke people all the time. Just saying. But fear not, there are several strategies and techniques that can help manage menopausal mood swings. So regular exercise is important because physical activity can help alleviate stress, improve mood, and promote overall well-being. And stress management techniques such as practicing relaxation, like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga, they can all help reduce stress and promote emotional balance. And also maintaining a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and avoiding excessive alcohol or caffeine consumption can help support emotional health during menopause. These healthy lifestyle habits can be life-changing. I promise you that. And we also need supportive relationships. So seeking support from friends, family, or even support groups can provide the emotional support that's needed and understanding during this transitional phase. Because as we all know, as women, especially women of this hive, we know it is important to have healthy supports and people we can talk to that know exactly what we're going through. And of course, as a therapist, I also have to say this, counseling or therapy can be very important in managing mood swings. So talking to a therapist or counselor can provide additional support and strategies for coping with menopausal mood swings, particularly if they are significantly impacting daily life. There is absolutely no shame in reaching out to a therapist to try and deal with this change of life. And if menopausal mood swings are severe, persistent, or significantly impacting daily functioning and quality of life, it is essential, again, to consult a healthcare provider. I'm going to say this probably 1,000,000 times today. Healthcare providers can assess the underlying causes, rule out any other potential medical conditions, and provide personalized treatment recommendations, which may include therapy, medication, or hormone therapy. And so it is very important to remember that menopausal mood swings are a common and normal part of the menopausal transition, but there are effective strategies and treatments available to help manage them. It's essential to prioritize emotional well-being and seek support from healthcare professionals and loved ones when needed. So now that we're all sweaty and bitchy from going into menopause, let's not forget about our dear friend, weight gain. Suddenly, it feels like every cookie you look at decides to take up permanent residence on your hips. But hey, who says we can't embrace our curves? All right, so some insights into weight gain during menopause. And this one is incredibly frustrating, both for me personally and a lot of the women that I work with. Weight gain during menopause is often attributed to various factors, including, again, hormonal changes, in addition to aging and lifestyle factors. So we've got our familiar friend, hormonal changes. The decline in estrogen levels during menopause can lead to changes in metabolism and fat distribution, particularly an increase in abdominal fat. So that's where we get that, I like to call that fun little thing below our belly button, the menopause. And aging is a cause of weight gain during menopause because as women age, their metabolism tends to slow down, making it easier to gain weight and much, much harder to lose it. And then there are lifestyle factors that come into play here. So changes in diet, decreased physical activity, increased stress levels, and poor sleep quality can all contribute to weight gain during menopause. And let's talk about the distribution of weight gain. So weight gain during menopause often occurs around the stomach, resulting in an increased waist circumference. This type of weight gain, known as visceral fat, is associated with an increased risk of health conditions such as cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. And now, as a woman, you may face several challenges when it comes to managing weight during menopause. That slower metabolism is making it near impossible for me personally to lose weight. This is one that's super, super frustrating for me. Also, changes in body composition. So the loss of muscle mass and an increase in body fat percentage typically can occur during menopause, which further contributes to weight gain. That's why I started doing some lifting some very low weights just to try and build up a little bit of muscle mass without looking like Hulk Hogan. And then those damn hormonal changes during menopause can affect appetite, cravings, and the body's ability to regulate weight. So not only do the hormones cause a lot of problems with sweating, those fantastic night sweats and the bitchy mood, but then we've got cravings that happen almost like you're pregnant. It's horrible. And then, of course, we've got those lifestyle factors. poor dietary choices, sedentary behavior, and stress can all attribute to weight gain during menopause. So I encourage all of you ladies, if you haven't reached menopause yet, start now. Make healthier choices with your nutrition. Have an adequate diet and get some exercise. It can really, really help as you move into the menopausal stage of life. And then the unfortunate part of this is that excess weight gain during menopause can have significant implications on overall health and well-being. As I stated earlier, it is associated with an increased risk of several health conditions, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, and osteoarthritis. And while weight gain during menopause is common, there are strategies that women can implement to maintain their weight and promote overall health. Focusing on consuming a balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean protein, whole grains, and healthy fats is really important. And of course, to limit the intake of processed foods, sugary snacks, and high-calorie beverages. And engaging in regular exercise, including aerobic activities, strength training, and flexibility exercises, help to support metabolism, maintain muscle mass, and manage weight. And then, of course, stress management is so important. So practicing stress-reducing techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing, and yoga can help to reduce emotional eating and also to promote overall well-being. And then adequate sleep. That is so incredibly important. Prioritize getting enough quality sleep each night because poor sleep quality has been linked to weight gain and metabolic changes. And if you're struggling with weight gain during menopause, consider seeking support from healthcare professionals such as a registered dietitian, a personal trainer, or mental health counselor to help personalize strategies for managing weight and promoting overall health. And again, the takeaway from this is that while weight gain during menopause is common, it is not inevitable. By adopting healthy lifestyle habits and seeking support when needed, women can manage their weight and promote overall well-being during this transitional phase of life. And finally, can we talk about the newfound body odor that some postmenopausal women experience? Changes in body odor during menopause can be a concern for many women, but understanding the underlying factors and effective management strategies can help alleviate discomfort. So, some of the fun facts about changes in body odor. So, here we go, estrogen. These hormonal fluctuations, particularly the decrease in estrogen levels, play a significant role in changes in body odor during menopause. Because estrogen helps to regulate sweat gland activity and can influence the types of bacteria that thrive on the skin, which affects body odor. And then just menopausal symptoms themselves, such as hot flashes and night sweats, can contribute to changes in body odor. So increased sweating during these episodes can lead to the proliferation of odor-causing bacteria on the skin. And these changes in body odor may begin during perimenopause, remember that transitional phase leading up to menopause, when hormone levels just start to fluctuate. So these changes often continue into menopause and may persist post-menopause. And now menopausal body odor can vary among individuals and may include increased sweat production. Again, those hormonal changes lead to an increase in sweat production, particularly in areas such as underarms, groin, and feet. Yes, you can have BO in the lady bits, my dears. Changes in scent. Some women may notice changes in the scent of their sweat or body odor, which can be more pronounced during menopause. And while changes in body odor during menopause can be challenging, there are some strategies to help manage and reduce odor. So, of course, common sense, good hygiene. So regular bathing or showering with antibacterial soap can help remove sweat and bacteria from the skin, which reduces body odor. and the use of antiperspirants or deodorants may help reduce sweat production. Well, antiperspirants can help reduce sweat production, while deodorants can mask or neutralize the odor. And make sure you look for products specifically formulated for sensitive skin. I personally do not use an antiperspirant because I have done a little bit of research on my own, and I have chosen to use deodorants because I don't like some of the chemicals that are in antiperspirants. Clothing choices that's another avenue to explore in managing body odor. So wearing breathable natural fabrics such as cotton or linen, that allows for better air circulation and can actually help reduce sweating and odor. And then, of course, we've got diet and hydration. So eating a balanced diet and staying hydrated can actually help regulate body temperature and reduce the intensity of body odor. Now, avoiding foods with strong odors, such as garlic or onions, may also help, but I refuse to do that. You can deal with my body odor because I'm not giving up garlic. Sorry, not sorry. And finally, stress management. So stress can exacerbate sweating and body odor. If you've ever had stress sweat, you know what I'm talking about. When that happened to me for the first time, I was like, ew, what in the actual hell is that? Turns out it was me. So practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga can help manage stress and reduce body odor. And of course, if changes in body odor persist despite self-care measures, or if there are other concerning symptoms present, it is again essential to consult a healthcare provider, because changes in body odor can sometimes be a sign that there are other underlying medical conditions that may require treatment. And overall, while changes in body odor during menopause can be bothersome, they are usually a normal part of the transition. By practicing good hygiene, making healthy lifestyle choices, and seeking support when needed, women can effectively manage body odor and maintain their confidence and comfort during this stage of life. All right, it is time to start wrapping up our journey through the menopause maze. Remember, what's happening to your body during this time is completely natural, and there's no shame in experiencing any of these changes. So let's embrace our bodies, flaws and all, and continue to slay the game like the queens we are. And for those of you who have not gone through this next change of life, give your menopausal sisters a break if we seem a bit cranky, okay? Because when you start walking around 30 pounds overweight with a sandpaper crotch, smelling like a teenage boy who hasn't showered in days, soaked in more sweat than 20 dudes in a sauna, and cycling through mood swings strong enough to give you whiplash, you will understand why we're all ready to rip anyone's face off who looks at us sideways. All right, ladies, that's all the time we have for today, but don't worry, we'll be back with more empowering discussions soon. Until then, remember to stay fierce, stay fabulous, and keep buzzing with confidence. And as always, thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to like, follow, and share this podcast so we can keep building our hive of empowered, badass women. This is your Queen Bee, signing off from the Hint Hive, amplifying women's voices. Catch you next time, honeybees.